Hello, and welcome to another midweek mini lesson at Right English with me, Lana Betts. And today I'm going to be talking about something a bit different from what I normally do. So normally we have a little lesson on a grammar topic or some vocabulary or something. But this week, what I'd like to talk to you about is your rights when you have any kind of learning disability, or your child does in the UK and you're in education. So let's say you have moved to the UK and you have a child who is in school, and your child has some difficulty learning, and it's not just because English is not their first language. Let's say they have difficulty reading or writing, or they have difficulty speaking the words, but they can read and write just fine. This is usually a sign that your child might be dyslexic. In general, most people learn to speak, read, write, and listen all at kind of the same speed. So if one or two parts of this are being missed out and the rest is being learnt very quickly, that's a good sign that your child might be dyslexic or have some other related learning disability. Or let's say that your child has an attention problem. They find it very, very difficult to pay attention to the teacher or to focus on work or something like that. This is also a learning disability, and it could be somewhere in the attention deficit sort of world of learning problems. In the UK, it is the law that your local government supports your child or you through your education if you have any learning disabilities. So the first thing to do for your child if they're at school is to contact the SENCO, which is SENCO, and that stands for Special Educational Needs Coordinator, which I just had to read because that's difficult for me to remember. Special Educational Needs Coordinator. Every school has one, every university and college has one, and their whole job is to support people like you or your child who have a learning need that is just slightly different from what is average or normal. So you contact the SENCO, and the SENCO's job is to put you in touch with people to test you, assess you to see what kind of support might be helpful. So you can get money every month to support with the extra materials your child might need, like extra books or extra lessons or extra paper if your child reads better off of printer than they do on the screen. There's all kinds of things. They might get a laptop, they might get support in exams where someone reads out the exam questions to them. They might I had special colour glasses to help me read because I had a problem looking at things that were black on white, so it made it a little bit darker and easier for me to see the difference. There's a million things that can be offered to you, and it is your right to access that if you need that support. So speak to your SENCO if you think that your child might have a learning disability. If your child has some sort of issue with attention, it might be better to speak to the teacher and to their general practitioner, their doctor, first, because this can be something that you can work together as a team to help with. They might need some other support like counselling or medication, as well as help with their learning in class, like teaching them in a different way or giving them breaks every 5 minutes. So just wanted to let you know that those things are available to you. They're available to everyone in full-time education. So I had help when I was at university. And when I went back to university, when I was 30, when I did my master's, I had help then too. So adults can get this too. So just make sure that you're getting what you need. There is absolutely no shame in it. Not everyone learns in a super simple way. I learned in a slightly different way. I recorded a lot of my classes so I could listen to them again because I learned better hearing. And the best way for me to revise for exams was to just listen to the class again. What's the best way to remember something? Go to that class a second time. Yeah, so we don't all have to be the same. There's nothing wrong with learning in a different way. And hey, you can be dyslexic like me and have a master's. I started a doctorate degree. I quit. And then now I've started my own company teaching English. And I have a learning disability. It shouldn't be something that really stops you, as long as you get the right help. So, I will give you resources in the description down below for UK government website help. You can click on it and find out everything about how to get on that journey and get the help that you or your child need. I also teach children with disabilities, so if you'd like to book a free trial lesson, or adults with learning disabilities actually, sorry, it's not just children, it's anyone. If you'd like to book a free trial lesson with me, you can email lana@writeenglish.com, that will be in the description down below as well. And you can find out about the different lessons that I offer on my website, which is www.writeenglish.com, which will also be in the description down below. So, sorry I'm not really teaching you anything today, but it's important that you get what you need and you don't feel ashamed for asking for some help sometimes. So I thought that it was an important thing for us to talk about this week. And I hope it's of some help to you, and maybe you can get through those difficult times in education and carry on to where you should be. Where you should be with, the knowledge and the skill and the passion that you have. Nothing should hold you back. Okay, I'll see you next week. Bye!